A sight like few others, the glowing lights of the Las Vegas Strip. And a look from above at Allegiant Stadium, the brand new digs of the Las Vegas Raiders, who are ready for a big and very important game tonight. All set to face Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Football. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, and Michelle Tafoya. The Chiefs come in with a mark of 8-1. That one was a loss to the Raiders in Week 5. There's been no repeat Super Bowl champion in 16 seasons. I think these guys have a very decent shot at snapping that skein. Meanwhile, the Raiders come in with a mark of 6-3. This is a franchise that's been to postseason only once in 17 years. So maybe they've come to the desert to try to find an oasis. But meanwhile, this week, it's been a COVID-related rough week. Michelle will have details on that in just a couple of minutes. Chris, let's talk about the game. The Raiders found the right formula in week number 5.
Yeah.
But that was then. This is now. What's the formula tonight?
Well, you know, they had so many big plays in that first game, especially in the passing game. You just wonder whether or not that's going to be sustainable or not. But what we have seen out of the Raiders lately is that they can be very physical and very dominant with the run game. So if they can get that established, maybe they get back to those big pass plays.
The Chiefs, Super Bowl champs, they've lost only once over the last calendar year. That, of course, was to the Raiders. So much to like. Start with Patrick Mahomes.
A lot to like there. He's pretty special, isn't he? You know, and he's on pace to be certainly one of the greatest players of all time, and if not the greatest player of all time, because last time around, the Raiders held him to just 32 points and felt very good about themselves. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's kind of what it's been like to play against Patrick Mahomes. We'll see how it plays out tonight.
Two original AFL franchises, been going at it for 60 years. What's next tonight on Sunday Night Football?
Sunday Night Football is brought to you by the all-new Elantra and by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. NBC Sports, celebrating 15 seasons of Sunday Night Football, welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The bright lights of Vegas. For some, it's blinding, but others naturally reflect the glare.
Mahomes guns it long for the end zone, touchdown!
So now the act they call Showtime hits the stage. And even though he's already a champ, to be a great performer, you gotta conquer the Strip. But there's a guy that might have a little problem with that tail.
Carr, jackpot, baby! Jackpot!
Because trust me, no one likes getting shown up on their own stage. Chiefs, Raiders, under the neon lights, baby.
A look at the Strip, and there's no question the brightest name in neon tonight in this town, right there, Patrick Mahomes. Meanwhile, a crazy week for the Raiders. More on that. To detail it, here's Michelle.